Depending on who you talk to, we get a date of Israel's exodus from Egypt between the 19th and 12th century. It was made possible by a man blessed by God named Moses, who did not care for a new economic relationship with the Egyptians after they left. On June 23, 2016, Britain voted to leave the European Union. So on March 29, 2017, it invoked Article 50, and that should have been the end of that. But the PM wanted a new economic relationship. The Brexit question was, should the United Kingdom remain a member of the European Union or leave the European Union? Then there were two boxes to check: remain a member of the European Union and leave the European Union. We constantly hear Theresa May and others within the Parliament say that they will not leave the EU without a trade deal, because that would be irresponsible and cause a lot of uncertainty. I bring you back to two things. First, the question: should the United Kingdom remain a member of the European Union or leave the European Union? It did not say, should the United Kingdom remain a member of the European Union only if we get a trade deal so that we can have certainty. This is why many are calling this a Brexit betrayal. If the question had said that, the political class and the PM would be fine, but it didn't. The second thing I'll bring you back to is Moses' uncertainty while at the burning bush, because God wanted him to free the children of Israel from the most powerful ruler in the world, the Pharaoh. In chapter 4 of Exodus, Moses starts to express some uncertainty that he can deliver his Brexit for God from the hand of the Pharaoh. Moses expresses many objections to God about facing this uncertainty, one of which was this: what if they will not believe me or listen to me, to what I say? For they may say that the Lord has not appeared to you. Exodus 4:1. Notice, no complaints about everybody losing their jobs. Eventually Moses makes the godly choice and follows God's instructions to convince Israel that their freedom has come. But it wasn't easy. Standing in a lack of knowledge, which is what uncertainty is never easy. But Moses did it. Moses even had to deal with those pessimistic remainers the whole time. You can read a bit about them in Exodus 16:3. The only godly option for Britain is to respect the question as it stands, and like Moses stood in a lack of knowledge or in the uncertainty about the future for God to deliver his Brexit, the British Parliament has to stand in the lack of knowledge or in an uncertainty about the future to deliver Brexit. This makes Israel's exit from Egypt and Britain's exit from the EU a perfect parallel, but with one problem. Theresa May got her orders from the British people and not from the burning bush. Also, Moses was courageous enough to stand in the lack of knowledge, and as of right now, Theresa May isn't. Let me finish with this quote from Isaiah 5:13. Therefore, my people are gone into captivity for lack of knowledge. Because of this, it would make Britain's inability to leave the EU a faith failure. You either stand in the lack of knowledge, or you become the EU's vassal. And as you are aware of, no country can ever be called great or ever be called free if it is a vassal. As the Garden of Eden teaches us clearly, just because someone is in a lack of knowledge, it does not give them the excuse to deceive Miss May. So Great Britain, is Theresa May your savior or not? Do you want to learn more about the lack of knowledge? Then my book is available on Amazon. And if you want to put the great back in Britain, please like and share this video on your social media pages.